No, it's actually not different. So I buy another Puma. Okay, I figure Puma once dead, shame on you. Puma twice dead, shame on me. It's not going to be shame on me. And bam, first shot decrews the AT gun. And second shot destroys the AT gun. I think I'm just, that's the power of the Puma. You just load some HE shells in there and start killing people. And I also buy some submachine gun infantry, because no vehicle should ever be without infantry. Although I guess if you want a candidate for something without infantry, a Puma is a good choice, because it's fast and reliable. So now I'm like, uh-oh, there's a tank. I'm not happy about that, but luckily I have an AP shell loaded, and he does something very stupid, shows his back to me, so I can drive up and whammo, shoot the tank and take out the engine. Next shot bounces off. Now I see infantry coming, so I tell the Puma to shoot them, and kaboom! T-34 down, like I was telling you. The Puma, valuable asset. A good member of the Wehrmacht army. Or whatever it is. The Panzerlehr division. I don't even know. Kampfgruppe C. Wiener Schnitzel. Well, so now I have a Puma, and somehow manages to nail that guy. I didn't even notice. That's the AT gun, and I don't know why I don't rush in and try and take that AT gun. I figure he's got enough stuff. I certainly try and take that AT gun. You see I need 2 people to drag it away, and this is a very risky maneuver I'm doing. Well, he recruited the AT gun, so I get my Puma out, and I'm like, hey, shoot it. But my Puma has rather miraculously not died, but what has happened was that AT gun fired at it a couple times, penetrated, and killed everybody in the Puma. What happened was there's the gunner and the commander up in the top of the Puma. They got killed in the first shell. The driver was like, oh, that's not good. I'm getting up in there so I can fire the gun. So he gets up in the top, and then the second shell killed him. So now my Puma is pretty much fine. There's some holes in the top of it, which is not good, but it didn't hit anything vital except for the people inside, and people aren't vital. I mean, you know, if people were vital, we would do more to keep them from dying, and no one even tries that. So yeah, the Puma's fine, and so I just need to buy some tank crewmen and get them in there and just tell them, you know what, ignore all the dead people and the body parts inside. Those are they're special effects to make it feel more like war, so that you're motivated. They'll be like, I don't think these are special effects, and you'll be like, shut up, that's verboten. We do not talk about the body parts. I'm spreading my infantry out even more. Always spread out your infantry. Is he driving through a house? Vroom. Russians have no respect for nature, and by nature I mean houses. And I'm typing some stuff to my ally about stuff that was happening in the real world. That was an amusing thing. So then I realized my Puma's recruited, so I'm like, alright, let's move it. And so of course it gets shot and dies. Not having a lot of luck this game. Although I did take out that T-34. I load an HE shell in my Pak 40, which I purchased to fight off this tank. And unfortunately, in firing at the enemy AT gun, I nick the hulk of that Panzer IV, which is just, it spawns on the map, and I kill my own guy. But now I got the AT gun. Whoa, look at this infantry coming at my AT gun. What am I going to do? Decrew the AT gun. Take my crew off the AT gun, and I see a grenade coming in, so I run away, and I hope it's not an AT grenade. It's not. AT grenades explode on impact. Like that. Now my Pak 40 is dead. So I gotta say this guy's doing much better than the typical person does, which is the typical person, when they're playing against you, they will buy one thing, it will die, and they will quit. Now, that's exaggerating, but typically people suck at everything. What are we talking about? Oh, my ally's saying he's killed 3 T-34s. 3 T-34s. But they just keep coming, because that's how the Russians work. You know how many T-34s they built? Because I don't. That would be good stuff. I mean, that's what the United States did, too. We built more Shermans than we probably should have. I mean, come on. Shermans. What am I? I'm looking at the Puma, I think, trying to look for... I don't know. Looks like that guy's crewed one of the trams, and he's driving it back and forth. In any map with trains or with trams, you can typically get in them and drive them around, if that's the sort of thing you like. Kaboom! My Pak 40 is dead. My Pak. This is my angriest game in, like, quite a while. This guy just seems to, every time I have something, kaboom, it explodes. And, you know, it's frustrating. Still having fun, though, because it's Men of War. The only way I could not have fun playing Men of War is if someone was chopping off my arm. I mean, either. arm. So that's what, my third Pak 40, my fourth Pak 40. I'm thinking it's my third Pak 40, and I am typing a song. Uh-oh, that's an SU-85, which is not good. Those things shoot things. SU-85, I am telling my ally, oh boy, and this is oh boy because 2 tanks are coming in on me. But the first tank, massive explosion. That is getting pretty gratifying. For all the crazy stuff that's gone on this game, I think my favorite parts are when I fire a shell and the enemy explodes. That was one of my least favorite parts, the Pak 40 getting shot. But yeah, it's always really satisfying when the tank explodes. Look at that. When the T-34 exploded, it flipped my Puma. So that's really funny. In Soldiers, Heroes of World War II, which is the game, the prequel to Men of War, not the prequel, but the game that came first. At first they made Soldiers, then they made Faces of War, which sucks, and we'll never talk about that again. Then they made Men of War, and Soldiers, Heroes of World War II, I was playing one of the single-player missions. I managed to flip a Tiger. Don't even ask me how I flipped the Tiger. I can't remember. But I flipped the Tiger, controlled by the AI, and the Tiger kept shooting at me. The turret couldn't really move. It was crushed under its own weight, but the machine gun kept shooting. Kaboom! Look at that. Another explosion. These are just incredibly... my Pak 40 is a baller, I say, and he is right. I have just, it's a mixture of frustration and pure orgasmic joy because stuff keeps exploding and gigantic explosions, and everyone likes that. And suddenly there's a tank in the middle. My ally suddenly, having decided that a Panzer III in the middle is exactly what he would love. And so I capitalize on this because it's rare indeed that even someone who you know very well is going to help you out and fight on one of your fronts. And I say, I'm sending Luftwaffe infantry. Luftwaffe infantry a step above the normal schlubs you get. Luftwaffe infantry come with a pack, or they don't come with packs. No one comes with packs. They come with FG-42s and MP-40s and Panzerfaust and lots of grenades. They're pretty good stuff. The only one better than them are Stormtroopers, and Stormtroopers are slower because they wear body armor and more expensive, although they do have better guns. Oof, that guy, I don't even know how he didn't catch on fire. The flames are arcing, and now he's on fire. So he had a good run, but luckily I have 5 other men, 5 other Luftwaffe ground forces. They're paratroopers, I guess. That's what they're called. So yeah, I sent them in the middle to capitalize on my ally having sent a tank. Only the best infantry for my ally's tank offense. I don't know what happened to his tank, but hopefully it's still in there. We can't even see. You can check on the mini-map, but it's tough to tell. But it turned out to be a good idea anyways to send Luftwaffe in, because he had sent assault infantry, which are even better than the elite infantry. It basically goes elite infantry, which are the lighter ones, and then assault infantry, which are the heavier ones with body armor. So he's got assault infantry there, and I'm managing to clear them out with my Luftwaffe, probably because the guy's busy somewhere else. So I'm getting bang for my buck. I'm getting my money's worth with my Luftwaffe. The Luftwaffe being the German Air Force, but I guess these are paratroopers, so they count. But our paratroopers are not part of the Air Force. I don't think they're part of the Army. I guess Marines probably know how to paradrop. I'm sure they learned that at some point. How to be a Marine. Step 1, shoot people. Step 2, paradrop. Parachute. Did I lose my Pak 40 again? Yeah, apparently it died somehow. No, my Pak 40 died. I think I said IS-1. That was an IS-1 over to the left. I should have mentioned that. Whoa, something just exploded.